Time for baseball on the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Philadelphia Phillies. These two square off on the diamond right after this. Jake Arrieta gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Here's Starling Marte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Starling Marte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Jay Hay, Josh Harrison do his thing. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. And he takes a cold strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Two and two to Adam Frazier.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The next 3-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in now, Corey Dickerson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here's the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Williams is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Trevor Williams gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. It'll be fun to watch in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. To his left. Frazier throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. His previous history with Trevor Williams, he's 1 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Herrera's off and running. Strike called, now the throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
0-2 count and the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Herrera leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. The bouncer to the left side. Frazier right there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fourth.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bell is there, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. Still no score.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Altair shading to his right, and he hauls it down in the corner.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on third baseman Michael Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Up next for the Buccos, Gregory Polanco. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
To 1-2 now. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Rounded down the third baseline. Another try at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Francisco Cervelli will be next. He spoils another one and will do it again. Another full count pitch home. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting second, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. He takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. And that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Williams is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
A ball and no strikes.
0-1, no strikes.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there. Now the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
So next to the plate for the Phillies, Jorge Alfaro. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First offering on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Phillies strand 1. Will move to the third with no score. Back here in Philadelphia, home of the Liberty Bell, the cheesesteak sandwich, and the Phillies. Josh Harrison stands in. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The windup and the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Batting 8, third baseman, David.
Here's David Freese to stand in. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Bronco fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9, catcher.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Trevor Williams. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken. Ball 3.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Full count, 3-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jake Arrieta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jake Arrieta.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Over to first is Freese, and there's 1 out. So with 1 away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings as you see where the Pirates find themselves entering play here today. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. Second at-bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch on its way. Now a ball line softly here toward the right side, but foul. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Line softly toward the hole, and that'll be the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder, Odubel.
Ready for another chance. Odubel Herrera, a base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Herrera brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
In now, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
D-Rock.
1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Marte will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and then back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, shortstop,
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Frazier has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a strike.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
now batting,
Riding in once again, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off there. 1-0. The 1-0. Laid off, but in there for strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Williams. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, Maikel Franco set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he misses with it. 1-1. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
The right fielder, number 5.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Popped him up. Cervelli has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 4.
Into the box, number 4, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Frazier over to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Bell. He flew out in his last at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. On the ground to the right side, and the Pirates are in the hit column.
No, he's safe.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And the runner back safely.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he sends it on the ground to first.
On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the back. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, David Freese. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. Popped him up. And that's going to land foul. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Pirates strand a couple. Halfway home, still no score. Standing in, Aaron Altair. He reached on a single in his first try.
Left fielder, Aaron Altair.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball one. Now the 1-0. Bends into the zone for a strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Soft liner to the left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Now batting.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jake Arrieta. He's set and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Fouled away. And before the 3-2, a move to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch on its way. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Chopped weakly up the first base line. And there's ball 2 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Row.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Standing in now, Mike Del Franco, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Phillies 3 and the Pirates nothing. Number 17 will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
17.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Number 17 goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Here's Starling Marte. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now. He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Williams will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. Richard Rodriguez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 48.
Digging in once again, Nick Williams. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Number 4.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
The left fielder, number 23, Aaron Altair.
Striding in once again, Aaron Altair. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now a look and a throw back to second. Just keeping him close. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 4-1. Now the 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Polanco on the run, but this will land out there just foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
To 2-2 now.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little different.
Count remains 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
In the air to center. After it is Marte. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Ready once again, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. 3 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. Bouncer up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit, and that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. To short, hit hard. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up. Phillies on top, 4-0. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter,
ready for another chance. Josh Bell. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. Ripped down the first base line. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Here's Gregory Polanco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. That misses. 1-2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
They'll try again. 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
up next for Pittsburgh.
Up next for the Buccos, Francisco Cervelli. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Bell stands at second with 2 gone. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around it is there if they want to go that route.
Ripped down the line. The 1-2. And another foul ball. To the right side and through, a base hit. Bell isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. One left for Pittsburgh. They're down 4-0.
You're at 49.
Digging in and looking for more. Odubel Herrera trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Odubel Herrera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Frazier is there, and that's the first out. Ready for another shot now. Rhys Hoskins. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The 2-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 7.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Popped him up. Cervelli is there. And he brings it in on the warning track. Josh Harrison stands in. He went down on strikes last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Tommy Hunter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 40, Tommy Hunter.
First pitch on its way to third. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Everything looked routine until the throw. He just rocketed that thing directly over the first baseman's head. I mean, he's a pretty good athlete, but he had absolutely no chance to come down with that one.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Chopped weakly to the left. Funko scoops it up. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Here's Starling Marte. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Now the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that is down, as that could be two bases. And the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time, 4-1 now. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Adam Morgan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Frazier at second with two down. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that...
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. He's in at second safely, as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game. Josh Bell the next to hit. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 93.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses for ball one. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Nishak, originally from the Badger State of Wisconsin. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. You don't hang around this long.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 Philly error, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Phillies lead this one 4-3. Michael Phillies is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
45. Michael Phillies.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Williams. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Williams.
He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Now batting.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Stepping in now, number 4. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Trevor Plouffe will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury.
The left fielder, number
Standing in, Aaron Altair. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Popped him up. But this will land untouched.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Runner's back. This is hit softly to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Carlos Santana will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Santana.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
J.P. Crawford will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, J.P. Crawford.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Trevor Plouffe will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 70.
Carlos Santana will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Hector Neris takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gregory. Polanco is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Number 15,
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. 0-1 count and the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Number 5.
Into the box now, Josh Harrison. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 pitch. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Here's David Freese to stand in. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Freese behind, a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Pirates are able to draw level on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth. All even now at 4 apiece. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Harrison's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. The relay, and they will not get him at third. He's in there with 2 away as the winning run. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. Still all square at 4 apiece. Sean Rodriguez is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging on the split finger pitch, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Pirates, center fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Starling Marte, tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit weakly on the ground to short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now batting, Adam Frazier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Just a tick behind for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a knee-high fastball. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. 3-2 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Score remains tied at 4. Eddie Romero comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Andrew Knapp will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Sliders in for a strike. Romero comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback, the kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty V? He goes right at the hitters.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. To short. And there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in now for Philadelphia. Number 4. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit.
Now batting.
And partner will slow this way down and have a look in super slow-mo. And you see him just extend as far as he can to pull this in. That's a fantastic play. Into the box, Aaron Altair. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Corey Dickerson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Edofre Ramos takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 61, Edofre Ramos.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. Ramos, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Behind 0-2 now. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Missed with a slider. Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Bell. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Changeup in for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the... angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's Gregory Polanco as he grounds one briskly to short. Reined in. There's one. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Pirates leave 1. This game's all tied at 4. Ready for another chance? Carlos Santana.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it. 1 away.
The pitcher, number 61.
Next up will be the Phillies. Pitcher, Edebray Ramos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Nick Pivetta will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch splits the plate for a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for round number 2.
Second baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. The 1-0. Misses, ball two. The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike one. The 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Frazier gloves it on to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 11 innings in the books now. Nick Pivetta gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 43, Nick Pivetta.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Harrison looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game.
Josh Harrison.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's David Freese to stand in. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 1 out, nobody on.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 31, Art Ryder.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Down 21.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Jordan Luplow will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 47, Jordan Luplow.
Takes a good curveball at the knees. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate. That one rolls foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 6, Starling.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Starling Marte, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Still all square at 4 apiece. A.J. Schugel will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Digging in and looking for more, Odubel Herrera. He doubled his last time through.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Freeze in foul ground. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike, too. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in once again, Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with 1 swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning. Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Somebody always takes an oath. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel amazing for him. 1 for 6.
In now, Andrew Knapp. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Knapp, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He's a second-year big leaguer. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. 2 gone. So striding forward now, number 4, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Lays off 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one. More. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Time to put the coffee pot on. 13th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Up next for the Buccos, Adam Frazier. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very good hot streak.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Josh Bell. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. A high fastball is in there. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hit to short. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8-ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. Pirates lead it 5-4. George Contos enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Riding in once again, Aaron Altair. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Aaron Altair.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Popped him up. Bell moving to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track.
First baseman, number
So now
41.
Carlos Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here's a strike. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Polanco. Still ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Into the box now, Mark Leiter.
Leiter.
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded to the right. Harrison has it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. Still looking for his first hit here. He's 0 for 6. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Popped high in the air. Harrison is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors and no one left. Hang in as long as you can. Another inning coming up. And we are all tied 5-5. Francisco Cervelli will get another crack at it here as we flash you back to the 9th inning. This solo home run was a big one as it helped to get us to where we are now in the extra innings. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Josh Harrison stands in. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Breaking ball taken right down the middle. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielder. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed worthy.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ryan Lavarnway will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And he takes ball one. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Ryan Lavarnway goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's Starling Marte as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 33.
Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
Now the 1-2 pitch. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, and we are all tied 5-5. Felipe Rivero is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. In prior matchups with Felipe Rivero, he's a .333 hitter. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Harrison, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder,
Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled down the line. And Freese won't get a glove on this one. It's a fair ball. Throw into second. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Number 7.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
And that's in there, base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
In now, Andrew Knapp. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the Phillies are going to pull this one out. They walk off a winner.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Philadelphia Phillies put on a show with the bats, collecting 17 hits in the game. Number 33 claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs, 17 hits, 2 errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Pirates, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Phillies completed the long 4-game sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 6-5. It was their 5th straight victory. Heading into the day, the Phillies are in 2nd place in the NL East, while the Pirates are in 3rd place in the NL Central. The New York Mets combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 2-1. Entering the day's action, the Braves sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, while the Mets are atop the division. Zach Davies was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Brewers got the best of Miami 3-1. As of right now, the Brewers are atop the NL Central, and the Marlins are in last place in the NL East. The Dodgers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Nats 9-5. In the standings, the Dodgers are in last place in the NL West, and the Nationals sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. The Cardinals put up 16 hits on the day as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 12-1. As of today, the Cardinals sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, and the Reds are at the bottom of the division. The Arizona Diamondbacks knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 5-4. Entering the day's action, the Diamondbacks sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division, while the Padres are 2nd in the division. The Colorado Rockies allowed only 5 hits in the game as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 9-3. Heading into the day, the Rockies sit in 1st place in the National League West Division, and the Cubs are in 2nd place in the NL Central. The Yankees amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 6-3. As of right now, the Yankees are in 1st place in the American League East, while the Blue Jays are at the bottom of the division. The Minnesota Twins hit 3 long balls as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 8-4. In the standings, the Rays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, and the Twins are leading the Central Division. The Indians racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-0. At the start of the day, the Orioles sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, while the Indians are in 3rd place in the AL Central. The White Sox brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they got the home victory against the Astros 4-3. As of today, the White Sox sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, and the Astros sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division. The Tigers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 2-1. Entering the day's action, the Tigers sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, while the Royals are at the bottom of the division. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 8-6. In the standings, the Angels are in 4th place in the AL West, and the Giants sit in 4th place in the National League West. The Boston Red Sox totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 7-3. Heading into the day, the A's sit in 1st place in the American League West Division, while the Red Sox are in 2nd place in the AL East. James Paxton got his 3rd win this season, helping Seattle take care of the Rangers 3-1. At the start of the day, the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West Division, and the Mariners are 2nd in the division. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.